Jean Tatlock was a clinical psychiatrist whose sudden death in 1945 was surrounded in mystery. It was reported that Tatlock died from an overdose of sleeping pills, yet no evidence was ever found to prove this. Tatlock had an involvement in the Communist Party in the 1940s, and was suspected of having ties with the Soviet Union. Her death came after she had an argument with her neighbor, who was said to have known about her connections to the USSR. She was also closely associated with British physicist and atomic spy, Klaus Fuchs, which led to speculation about her death. Some believe that her death was the result of suicide, while others feel that she was murdered. Tatlock was close friends with Robert Oppenheimer, who was the director of the Manhattan Project. Oppenheimer and Tatlock were both involved in politics during this time, and Tatlock had allegedly made controversial statements about World War II. Allegations have even been made that Tatlock's death was caused by an assassination attempt by the FBI, which was set up by her connections in politics. A verdict of suicide was reached to explain her sudden death, but many have questioned the accuracy of this finding. Some feel that Tatlock's death was due to a combination of factors, including her involvement in politics and her economic instability. Given the lack of evidence about her death, it is impossible to conclusively determine the cause without further investigation. However, some have suggested that Tatlock may have been targeted due to her political stances, and her death may have been the result of foul play. There is still much speculation about Tatlock's cause of death, and it will likely remain a mystery forever. It is important to remember Tatlock's death, as it highlights the political and social tensions that existed during the 1940s. Tatlock's life and death were shaped by the events of the era, and her legacy will live on. It is possible that her death was caused by political enemies, but this remains uncertain. Some believe that the FBI wanted to silence her, and her death could have resulted from this. Opposition to her political beliefs was high at the time, and her alleged involvement with the Soviet Union might have been seen as a threat. Tatlock's death was a tragedy, and the circumstances surrounding it are still unanswered. It is possible that the truth about her passing will never be known, but her story remains an important reminder of the dangers of persecution. Our current understanding of Jean Tatlock's cause of death is limited, as many of the details surrounding her death are still shrouded in mystery. Her circumstances are emblematic of the political tension and paranoia of the time, and her name is still spoken as an example of the dangers of speaking out. There is no doubt that the mystery and speculation surrounding her death has intrigued many, while her story has prompted much debate. Whatever the truth may be, Jean Tatlock's death still serves as an important reminder of the fragility of our rights and freedoms.